And we are back 9:30 on a Tuesday morning. And Ava Swan joining us here in the Lightning 100 studio. Welcome, Ava.
Good morning.
So good to have you here as we gear up for our Nashville Sunday night a week from this Sunday, March the 8th. And when we were getting ready to set up, we were like, I wonder if we know Ava's going to play a song. So I'm guessing a mic for the acoustic guitar. But then do we need more vocal mics? We weren't sure if we were going to bring
14 people.
The choir of angels here into the
Maybe
studio.
a few. We don't know. But yeah, we want to know about this show. I mean, obviously it's Nashville Sunday night, which is an iconic night we've had since the 90s, which is super cool. But you are formatting this a little differently where it's not so much an opener and a middle person and a headliner. You're really mixing the whole thing together in a really beautiful pie. So tell us about that.
Yeah, well, it was such an honor to be asked to do a show. And when I was thinking about it, you know, I'm a solo artist, I'm an independent artist, and so much of that process is kind of all about being the only engine of your project all the time. And I've been feeling a little bit lonely in that. And so I decided for this show that I really wanted to focus on collaborating and sharing the spotlight. And I figured the best way to do that was just ask 14 of my friends who are amazing songwriters, who are, people that I really admire to come and play the show with me. And it would just be such an opportunity for me to learn their music, collaborate, share the spotlight. And the biggest thing is to share the joy of it and share the wins, because that's another thing that can be tough about being an independent artist, is feeling kind of like, yeah, just like you're doing it on your own all the time. And I was like, I want to share this opportunity with so many people and then enjoy the outcome together. I feel like the audience is going to feel that.
Yeah.
You know, and so I really just wanted to feel communal and fun. And I can't wait to have the whole choir of angels on stage.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, and it brings up, obviously, your friends who come in. So the energy is going to be great. And we were kind of talking off air a little bit about how you came to Nashville for a music community and, you know, had a show here. And we're like, I don't really know about Nashville. And now that you've been here, now you get to create that and give that to so many other people. So thank you for doing that. We're excited.
No problem. Thank you.
I mean, I would like to get right into it. Is there, can you play us a song and tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. I'm going to start with a song that I submitted to Music City Mayhem last year. So this one's been on Lightning 100 before.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Cassie, and it's a song that's all about my inner critic.
Very good.
Ava Swan live here on Lightning 100.
I gave everything to Cassie, but she always brought me down. Said I'd never give her nothing but the sweat upon her brow. She grew up to be fantastic, never had the chance to doubt that she ever would be packing. But she's gotta leave now. When your mouth says nothing is wrong, everybody knows that something is wrong. You've got to get your act together, Cassie. You'll never be somebody alone. And if you get your act together, Cassie, I may let you come back home. Well, she gets cut and keeps on bleeding, doesn't know her ups from downs. And if she ever asks for money, there is plenty to go around. And if I hear another order coming out of that girl's mouth, kick her to the curbside on a one-way street that's headed get out of town. Crack your windows, open the door, then start crying on the kitchen floor until you get your act together, Cassie. You'll never be somebody alone. And if you get your act together, Cassie, I may let you come back home. I may let you come back home. I may let you come back home. I gave everything to Cassie. Now who on earth am I? When she's gone, I get to live in, but I hardly feel alive. She's the sparkle on the water in her ocean I could drown. I get suckered into swimming, and she always drags me down.
Lightning 100, Miss Ava Swan here in the Lightning 100 studio. I just love watching you play because you obviously you enjoy your craft.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like not forced at all. She's just like, all right, and I feel like that's gonna be so awesome. In a few Sundays when we get to enjoy more of your friends. How did you meet a lot of these angels that you're gonna be having here?
That's a great question. You know, I think what's cool about Nashville is you come to town and immediately you're like, everybody is a songwriter.
Right?
Like, yeah. You can meet anyone anywhere, and odds are they probably make music. And so I just started, when I moved to town originally, I started going to the climbing gym, and I started going to a bunch of different shows. And through all of those avenues, I just started meeting people and chatting with folks. And I feel like Nashville's a cool town because people here are really encouraging and really friendly. And definitely it's competitive, but it's not cutthroat in like a it's you or me kind of way. It's very community oriented, very collaborative, and if you're not that way, I actually don't think you're going to succeed here.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just met people through hanging out, asking questions, supporting them. And
She brought her sparkles.
Yeah, and to your point, Ava, it's like so many people are songwriters. It's like, well, if you went out for lunch, odds are the waiter or waitress probably is a songwriter. The bartender's probably a songwriter.
Yeah.
The restaurant manager is probably a songwriter. So but I will say too, and again, Ava Swan joining us here. So you moved from Bozeman. Did you come right to Nashville, or did you make any other stops along the way as far as trying to kind of, because the reason I ask is because so many artists, right, Lisa, have told us that whether they came from New York, Chicago, LA, whatever the scene is, they talk about how different the scene is here in Nashville. That yes, it's competitive, but it's also that the rising tide lifts all boats, not it's either you or me
you came
kind
from
of energy.
Montana, so even a lot of people are coming from like a larger city that have that community.
Right.
And I don't know what Bozeman's community is like. But yeah, what was that like?
Yeah, I came from Montana. I actually went to college in British Columbia, and I sort of graduated into the pandemic basically. So then kind of spent the pandemic era, which I really thought that's when I was going to move to Music City and become a musician.
Sure.
Was I wrong? But yeah, I spent a lot of time out west, kind of in small mountain towns, and I always really craved living in a place that had deep artistic community, a lot of music going on. That was kind of like more on the cutting edge. And so I can't say that I came from New York or LA and, found Nashville to be like a relief compared to those places, but it did feel very accessible to me as a small town person because I think, to be honest, I would have gotten chewed up alive in New York or LA. I could maybe handle it now.
Right,
but like in Nashville, there's a way to make Nashville feel like a small town in a way that was super relieving for me as someone from a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think like there is like in the bigger cities, because I'm from Los Angeles, and growing up there had a different perspective on things. But there's like hidden camps, I feel like, at larger cities. And here, all the camps are exposed. It's more like, which do you want to join?
Take your pick.
And you're like, rock climbing. That sounds awesome. Let's go there and meet all those people. So I love that. I mean, and I feel like listening to a lot of the music that we've gotten to play here on our station, which loving. It's really cool to meet you and to understand where those foundations came from. Being from Montana, going to these smaller places, being in Columbia, and then coming here and kind of sensing that bigger feel. So it's only up from here, I feel like.
Totally.
For you, Miss Ava.
Yeah, thank you. It's great to be here.
Ava Swan joining us here in the Lightning 100 studio. Again, a week from this Sunday, Ava will be playing Lightning 100s at Nashville Sunday night, and she's bringing a choir of angels.
Choir. Yeah, list some of those names we got on there. Melanie McLaren, Tucson Bauer, Liv Green, Noah Luna, Emily Hines, Jenna Matthew, Kaylin Hayes, Smitty, Nick Fair, is it Beeden, Tommy Masad, and Kavia Bora, and more.
And then they ran out of space.
And more.
But there's more. You mentioned Ava 14
Yeah,
total?
we also have Chrysalis and Wood Acres on there.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and basically the show format is that my band is the house band. I'm the host. And we're going to do some Ava Swan songs, but pretty much like every song, I'm going to have a guest on stage. We're going to do a bunch of, like, every individual artist will come on stage and get a chance to play one of their songs with my band. And then at the end, we're going to have a couple big group numbers.
That is so
kind of
awesome.
choir style.
A party.
Yes.
A party
Yeah.
on a Sunday night,
Yeah,
a dinner and a
totally.
show.
Yeah.
Get your tickets now. Yeah.
thirdandlindsley.com to grab your tickets for, we've got a bunch of great Nashville Sunday nights coming up. Billy Allen and the Pollies this Sunday. And again, Ava Swan's Choir of Angels on Sunday, March the 8th. Ava, would you like to play us another song, please?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This song is unreleased. So this is the first time.
Exclusive.
Lightning 100 exclusive. And it's a song about Kissin. It's called Kissin.
I'd like to hear it. Here it goes, right? It's Ava Swan live on Lightning 100.
We sit eating cherries on the front porch of your house. Red juice dripping, knotting up the stems inside our mouths. You pass me a fistful and my fingers brush your wrist. Skin on skin so blissful that it feels just like a kiss. Oh, our hands kissing and our palms kissing and our knuckles kissing, fingertips kissing, and our wrists kissing, and our fists kissing. Is it obvious that I'd like to kiss? We lock eyes and I turn red, but you don't look away. You lean back and laugh and I just burn up in your gaze. Then we're talking books and movies, poems, politics. Is it me or does this conversation feel just like a kiss? Oh, our thoughts kissing and our brains kissing and our words kissing and our minds kissing, our eyes kissing, our ideas kissing. Is it obvious that I'd like to kiss? Something in the way your aura crashes into mine makes my chest do thumps and goosebumps up and down my spine. Oh, I feel like we're making up when we're just making meaning. Don't know what I'd do if you were actually to lean in. And our lips kissed and our mouths kissed and wings kissed, and our breath mixed, and our cheeks kissed, and our teeth kissed. Is it obvious? I wanted this, you and I kissing, yeah, our bodies kissing, and our spirits kissing, our whole beings kissing. All that was missing was a little kissing. Is it obvious that I'd like to kiss? Is it obvious that I'd like to kiss? Is it obvious that I'd like to kiss? Is it obvious?
Lightning 100, Ava Swan. That was so cute.
Thanks.
I like they should have put a release out for Valentine's Day.
Oh, true.
It's all right. Kissing can be done anytime.
Yeah, that's an all-year affair, baby.
And yet another world premiere right here on Nashville's independent radio. Ava Swan joining us here in studio. Again, to thirdandlindsley.com to get your tickets for next Sunday.
Bring your
March
kissing buddies.
the 8th. That's right. Doors at 5:30. Show starts at 7 o'clock out at 3rd and Lindsley. So a new song there. I know I've said it on the show before, and now I get the chance. Of course, we play your music because we love your music, and we became familiar with you during last year's Music City Mayhem competition, which Ava was one of the finalists, was there for the finale out at 3rd and Lindsley. Well, we will see her a week from this Sunday. But among the songs that we play, you played Cassie for us live this morning. Your song Future Tripping.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
I love
Obsessed.
that song.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
And every now and then when we spin it, I would say, when Ava comes into the studio, I have to ask her about where that. I was like, I wonder if Ava was just listening to a lot of Pink Floyd, maybe specifically Dark Side of the Moon, because it has that vibe. So will you tell us the story about where that song came from, please?
Totally. Oh, it's great. Well, the concept of the song was kind of inspired by something that my mom said to me, and I think my mom's listening, so hey, Mom.
What up, Mom?
So cool.
She always says, because I tend to kind of get in my head and go into the future and
Trip out. Yeah.
And she's always says, Ava, you've got one leg in the past, one leg in the future, and you're pissing all over the present. And I love that. I love that. And she calls it future tripping, and it's just this kind of tendency to catastrophize. And so, the song is just all about being in that sort of chaotic state. And I wanted to write something that felt really hype and really high energy, but then sort of cascades into this psychedelic rock, Pink Floyd-esque kind of that feeling of being awash in the anxiety of the future, which I think a lot of us are feeling these days.
For sure.
So that's kind of the two-part. Like the first part is just like really high energy, and then
by the end, we're just like on this cosmic journey, just kind of chill it out with Ava Swan. I love that.
I love it. I love that you brought that back, because obviously Pink Floyd, big artist and moving parts, and so to be able to infiltrate that into your music is so beautiful.
Thanks.
And definitely felt it. But we love that song.
Yes, Ava Swan here in studio. So we've got a couple more minutes here, but I was wondering too, Ava, if you could. We actually were chatting a little bit before we came on air that you mentioned, you know what, it's Mayhem season, isn't it?
It is Mayhem
and we
season.
actually, the deadline to submit was this past Sunday. So now we're in that process of the next step.
Yep.
So going through this process, is there anything that you would like to share with the artists that might be listening, that might be part of this year's Mayhem, just to kind of give them a heads up of what they can expect, and maybe a little preparation for this?
Great question. Well, first of all, it's so fun, and it's such an honor to be asked. And also, it's intense. There are these kind of weekly rounds where it's your job to basically campaign for your song. And so I actually have done a little bit of political work before, so I kind of put that hat on when I was competing and sent out a lot of email blasts and I literally had an Excel spreadsheet of everybody that I could text, and I would wake up when the voting opened and start sending texts.
That's amazing.
Guess what day it is, right?
Good morning.
You killed it when it came to that. It was like, who is Ava? Where has she been? Oh my gosh. And no, you did an excellent job. Yeah.
Thanks. So yeah, it's really about kind of activating your community around the fact that you're competing, and you have to be a little bit shameless about it. You know, like by week 3 or 4, you're like, hey, person from high school, it's me again. You know? But that's kind of how it's gotta go.
Yeah.
And I think that's a little embarrassing, of course, but at the same time, it's really cool to be able to reach out to everybody that you know and say, hey, I'm making music. And last year I released an album, and so it was an awesome way for me to kind of activate a wave throughout my whole community and be like, hey, y'all, I'm releasing music. I'm in Nashville. I'm doing this thing.
And you already did the work because of the mayhem, so.
Yeah, totally. So my advice, I think, would be willing to be annoying, but also like accept that it's okay, because it's a really great way to share what you're doing. Yeah.
So it works on so many levels. Even we tell the listeners, like when they're calling to win concert tickets or something, and we try to remind folks every so often, stick-to-itiveness pays off.
Yeah.
You gotta, once you get after it, you have to stay after it sometimes, right?
But I think also, like, as an, being a creative, sometimes it's hard to get on the business logistical side, but once you do it, then you're setting yourself up for more great things, whether that's an email list, whether that's like getting your Instagram followers up or something. Like, yeah, I get, it's a hard thing to kind of take in as like, oh no, I have to do this business part so that people know, right? Otherwise you're just Ava Swan hanging around Nashville and we wouldn't have even known about you, so good on you for applying all of your wisdom. And to anyone listening, it might feel icky, but do it. Get those emails, get those text threads going, those partyfuls. I mean, now with Partyful, easy peasy.
That's a great one. Totally.
And make sure to come to the show when we have the live show with the finalists. I mean, this is the exciting part where we get to that point, but for people to get excited.
Not quite there yet. But the finale, once again, will be held at 3rd and Lindsley in the month of April. But we don't have to wait that long. Ava Swan will be headlining our Nashville Sunday night. Again, 3rdandlindsley.com to get your tickets for the show a week from this Sunday, March the 8th. We're very excited about that show. We were so very excited to have you come in this morning, Ava.
It was so fun.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the morning show and not being afraid to sing on the morning show. And you absolutely knocked it out of the park. So again, Ava Swan joining us here in studio. Grab your tickets for our Nashville Sunday night. You might as well grab a pair for this week as well. But you can find those tickets over at 3rdandlindsley.com. And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of Lightning in the Morning. I'll actually be doing some overtime. I'll be with you filling in for Stephanie until noon today. I've got music on the way from, Clover County. Okay, go. We'll take a quick time out and come back with yet another artist that played the finale last year for Music City Mayhem. Music from Tabitha Meeks.
Yay!
Right after this quick commercial time out.